I'm Twan with East with Twan, and I have a craving for some bread pudding. So, why not make it? Let's go. Now, this is going to be a blue and blackberry bread pudding. I will have all of the ingredients listed in the description along with the step by step. But before we get into this recipe, listen, you have to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all my future recipes. Alright, for this recipe, I'm using some sliced brioche bread from Trader Joe's. Now, if you don't have Trader Joe's, you can go to any local grocery store and just find some nice bread. I'm using brioche bread. This works perfect for this recipe. But again, you can use any bread you like. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off by cutting the bread into squares. It's very important that you cut it into squares. Just like that, as you see it on the screen, you don't need to cut it any smaller than that. A more simple term for it, we basically cube the bread. There you go, and it should look just like that. And you do not want to cut them too small because the bread can start tearing apart and become unusable for the recipe, okay? Alright, so you're going to go ahead and take your cube bread and you're going to go ahead and put that in a bowl, set that aside. Now, once you cube the bread, it's going to create crumbs, so you will have to clean up. Now, listen, use the ends of the bread and cut that and put it in your bread pudding. I know no one likes to use it, but use it. Don't waste nothing. We are going to start off with our custard for our bread pudding. We're going to start off with 4 large eggs. Don't get no shells in the mixture. Once you crack the 4 eggs, you're going to go ahead and put 2 cups of heavy cream and 1 cup of milk, 2% or whole milk, 1 cup of regular white sugar. And then once you add the white sugar, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, just enough. You do not want to overpower the dish. And then 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay, we're not done just yet. Once you add those ingredients, go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. You can adjust to your liking. Go ahead and mix everything together. You want to make sure everything is well combined before you add the bread to this mixture. It's very important that you follow the measurements because the bread will soak up this custard and it should not be a lot left. And I'm going to show you. Alright, so go ahead and take your cube bread. You're going to go ahead and add it to the custard we made earlier. Now, if you follow the ingredients and the measurements, you know that the custard will be just enough for the bread. It should not be a whole bunch of custard left. Let the custard do its thing, let the bread do its thing. Push it down gently like you see in the video and let it sit for a couple minutes. Alright, before we finish this video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, that really helps me out. So we're going to go ahead and spray our cast iron skillet with some non-stick spray. Then we're going to put half of the mixture down. And now we're going to put half of the mixture down only because we still have to put our filling inside, the fun part, okay? Alright, so you're going to go ahead and spread it out evenly like you're doing lasagna, a level at a time. Then I'm actually using a mixed berry jam. Now you can use whatever jam you like. This is a mixed berry jam from my local grocery store. This is going to give it an extra punch of flavor to have that jam, which is going to be amazing with this recipe. Alright, so this is about 1 or 2 cups of blueberries. Now I'm going to leave that up to you all. Put as much or as little as you like. I'm putting a lot in there, so again I'm using about 1 or 2 cups of blueberries to put in there. Then I'm going to have some blackberries. Now this is not a lot, so this is about a half a cup of blackberries, but I'm just putting them in, kind of spreading them out because I want everything to distribute evenly. Alright, so go ahead and add the custard on top of that and spread it out evenly. You do want some of the berries to show through the bread and the custard. You want that pretty picture once everything caramelizes up and comes out of the oven. Top it off with some more berries, and then hit it with a little bit of cinnamon on top. This is the hard part, waiting. We have 8 minutes left, but we gotta wait. It's not done yet. And there you have it. You've made a mixed berry bread pudding with blue and blackberries. You did that, and it looks amazing. Give yourself a hand clap. Don't forget, add some lemon zest, which is optional, but it will give us a nice bit of freshness and a nice punch. Now this is my favorite part, cutting into our dish. We made this together and it looks amazing. Look at the berries. Everything came together very well. Super easy, super fun. We're going to go ahead and plate this up. And when we plate this up, we're going to go ahead and add our favorite toppings to the dish. And I know you're wondering, like, what toppings would we have with this? I'm going to show you. You got it, some good old ice cream. I'm using vanilla bean ice cream. Add it to your liking and it looks good. I'm going to finish this up. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.